Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I have arrived at Arthair to find out what is going on in the air and who the strange man is. You've arrived in Arthair and should seek out the strange man. Yes, that's what I thought. But it looks like the people are still alive, which is always a good sign. Though, of course, things can get troubling pretty quickly sometimes with all these enemies about. Now, let's see if I could find any strange people around. Hello, Jajax!
Tell me what you need or move along.
Aha! I had hoped to find you here, Pineleaf. The folk here keep their distance and give me strange looks, but I see no problem with my outfit, do you? Perhaps I have worn the wrong color? Uh, oh well. Completed crossing the threshold, and it looks like. Oh, completed quest in Lebanon. Alright.
I do not ask much of you.
I suppose it is a bit harder to blend in here in a town so small, but I had hoped our paths would cross once more, Pineleaf. You're an honorable one, and a great burden weighs on me since coming to Lebanon. I believe that our leaders have sought to deceive us, or are so blinded themselves as to think that our victory will be a prosperous one and to bring about a new age of Umbar. I have heard many rumblings amongst the men I camped with on my way here that the scourge merely speaks for one of the Black Riders. If that is so, I fear our people will become naught but slaves to Mordor at the end of this war. It's a decision I have not made lightly, but my brethren camped outside of Peligir must be stopped before the heirs overtake these lands. Meet me at their camps to the east, my friend, if we wish to fight at my side once more. Alright, so I need to meet you at Hatta Kabir. Gotcha. And I'm sure we'll have plenty of quests over there for honor and vengeance. I have apparently found Hatta Kabir.
I'll not be ignored.
When our fleet split between the bay and sailing to Peligir, I found myself sharing a ship with Habil and that pompous man Azrathor. Habil got what he deserved for slaying my men in Lebanon, and I heard rumor that Azrathor's flowery words weren't able to save him. Pity that. Yet, before we sent out, Habil honed his harshness for 3 captains of Harad, and I saw him throw the weak from the ship as he sailed. We may not have honor as you or the swanmen see it, but to slay our own for the smallest trespasses is not our way. I believe these captains are here, and I will see them pay for what they have done to my people. All right, so we need to kill more captains. We are really dealing with the captains of the Corsairs here.
Stay and hear me out.
Look around at these men, Pineleaf, even the ones that are beyond the fence. There was a time when I might have called any of them my brother, but see how the excitement is gone from their eyes. These so-called heirs, they steal the fun out of our mischief and treat their men as dogs. I wish to remind them that it truly means to be a Corsair, my friend, and they have been kind enough to gather so much of value here. Let's steal it all and drink to our victory! So collect bottles of ale and reclaim Corsair pillage. Alright, what else?
Will you let me speak my piece?
I wonder if the others see what I do, Pineleaf. There will be no victory for Umbar, no matter the outcome of this war. We have left our people at Mordor's mercy, and the closer we draw to victory in the east, the closer we draw to our own ruin. As I see it, the heirs are pretenders, and none of them will rule even the smallest plot of land in the coming days. If we're to remain free of Mordor's oppression, the heirs must fail in this war. Come, the men here are among their most devoted, and let us break their morale before they can cause more harm to Umbar. So, defeat half-trolls, burn rowing boats, and defeat corsairs in Haradrim. Alright then. Now I guess our first quest is to find an entrance, right? How about over here? Because I see a couple of serpent flags, and yes, I found the entrance. So let's see what they're made of. They're made of disarming... Oh, come on! Let me get... They get 2 straight attacks through. Can't I do that? No, of course not. They're trying to kill me. Well, let's see. I need to kill a couple of half trolls, don't I? So this looks like a perfect half. Oh, he's immune to that. He's not immune to being kicked in the face. Well, okay, maybe in the kneecaps. Whatever it is, being kicked with cleavers in his hand. Wondering if he can make roasted hobbit, most likely. Alright, let's see. We've got that. We need defeat corsairs and Haradrim. We need to defeat half-trolls. We need to steal bottles. We need to go to the shoreline, obviously, if we're going to burn boats, because I suspect that they're keeping the boats next to the water. I don't know why I think that, but it's just a guess. Just a guess, especially since there are ships here, and I think it's pretty common to use boats to get to and from ships. At least that's the impression I've been getting from my experience with the Corsairs. There you go. Especially if you don't have a pier in which to moor the ships. Ah, here we are. Boats! Just where I would expect to find them. I mean, you're certainly not going to put a boat on top of a mountaintop. There you go. Now, they're not going to like this, I suspect. But then I've done other things that they're not going to like either, so what else is new? There you go. And soon... Oh yes, right, I do have to find these captains, don't I? I suppose the bottles and the leaders are going to be here in this camp. And I suspect that there aren't going to be things in this backpack other than regular loot. How about if I deal with these two and see what's in here? Other than a bunch of Corsairs and apparently Caltrops. Over here. Alright, there you go. Oh, there's a bottle! Yes! Oh, this is a captain. But he's just he's an unnamed captain, not one of the captains I need to kill. Alright, well, where is a named captain? That's what I want. Ooh, a bottle of ale. Now, where were we? Hey, you know where I can find the captain here? I mean, the real captain? The one who has a name? Not some random unnamed captain? Nope. Ah, that's apparently Curie up there. So let's see if we can get to him. Well, first let's deal with his friends here. For a sniper, he's also pretty good with an axe, that's for sure. There you go. And now for you. Oh, there's some treasure up there. Oh, okay, that bottle is being guarded by A half troll and a sorcerer. Oh, that's going to be a real pain. Oh, he's only a regular? He'll be easy compared to the troll, that's for sure. At least I expect him to be. There you go. Well, except for the little bit of stunning me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to first get rid of this guy. Because I do want to be able to get that bottle. I don't know if there are extra bottles. So I know I can't stun the half troll because I've had too much bad history in attempting to do that. So I am going to instead take out the sorcerer. Jajax might be able to tank the troll for a little while. Alright. Oh, I hate when they have extra stuns on top of their stuns. Hello, you stopped me from stunning you, so I will use a different stun on you. Lame. There you go. Now I've got you. At least I hope I have him. There you go. Nice, quick kick, and you're and that's the last troll that I need. But I suspect that there will be other trolls guarding other bottles somewhere. Oh, and my first pillage. Oh, Jajax wants to speak with me.
This is intolerable.
You may not believe me, but some of those were fine men, just lured to folly by the words of the heirs. There remained no time for me or means to sway them from this foolishness, my friend, but I curse the heirs for leading them down this path. Come now, there is still more to be done. Yep, that's for sure. More to be done. Ah, I found the second captain. Raw thought. That raw, right? Oh. One of those. He thinks he's a sorcerer. Ugh. Well, now he's dead. Can I get through here without alerting half the camp? There you go. Aha! Acumen is up ahead. Well, let's see what his acumen is like. He has a stunning personality, obviously. And we also have a troll coming up. Hey, let's see if we can go someplace where that troll isn't going. And then we could talk. What do you have to do now? All right?
Why are you bothering me?
Whether you believe in my cause or not, I thank you what you've done. Something heroic here today. I have my vengeance, and you can rest knowing that the people of Gondor will not meet with some brutality that befell my men. Oh, wait, you... Stop it! Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. More still weighs on my mind, my friend, but let this victory be remembered to us both. All right, fine. Now, will you get out of my space? I was just talking to him. Did I do anything to you? Well, all right. Fine. Now, you're saying? Oh, yes.
Why are you bothering me?
Look at this hall, Pineleaf. You make a good corsair, even if you don't think yourself one of us. I suppose your honor might get in the way of me keeping the treasure, but you're a friend of mine, and I shall respect your ways since we fight side by side. I make no promises the next time, though. All I ask is that you finish this ale with me, and you can return the treasure to the people of this land. All right.
I'll not be ignored.
There is another matter I have been hesitant to share, Pineleaf. I believe my brother is here amongst these men, but it's selfishness or sentiment. I want to help him be free from these men before he meets some grim fate. We were separated when our fleet split, you see, and he has long been favored deckhand of the Scourge. I did not seek to deny him of the honor of serving on such a ship, but now I wish him to be as far away from the Scourge as and his brothers as he can. Let us search for him, and then leave this place. Yes, oh boy, I am. Perhaps I shouldn't have drunk that much ale. Well, Jajax tells me that this is his brother, though I just can't see him very clearly at the moment.
This is intolerable.
Jajax, can it be you? And what are you doing with this hobbit? Have you lost your edge, brother? As you can see, I'm no longer so favored amongst the heirs, but I think the horses have grown to appreciate me. Still, why have you come here? Well, let's see.
Will you let me speak my piece?
I ask again, brother, why you've come here. You will have little trouble convincing me, Jajax, for I have seen things you would not believe, and it is one thing to wish to help me, and another entirely to steal me away from Osgrador's gaze. These grim clouds hide far worse things, terrible things that weigh heavily upon me. Let me tell you my tale, and then we can speak of leaving this place. All right, fine. I will hear of your tale.
Now fearing for the fate of the Corsairs, Doxamant, the brother of Jajax, recalls his dread in Dor en Aniel when he observed the meeting of the Scourge and a terrible man.
Why are you bothering me?
That took you a while. Current's a little rough for you today, Dax? Our siege weapons are toppled the tower, and the Scourge sought to admire his handiwork. He's up at the top. What's left? Ha 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 ha! Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Well then, let's go to the top of this not so good shaped tower. Dax, what took you so long? Well, we'll see. My fellow deckhands were still picking away at the wreckage when I entered the ruin. Maybe this one is something valuable. Well, let's go up and up and up and see what he saw that has shaken him so much. I bet this looked great once, wouldn't you say so? Ha 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 ha! That a worthless lot. Alright, to the top. Or at least as top as we can get in this lighthouse now that it's been broken. Then there he was, looking out onto Dor en Ernil with a smile. And this is Balachor. Oh yes, we remember him. Hello, sir. Balachor seems lost in thought as his gaze falls on Dor en Ernil, but he swiftly notices your presence. Still no armor! You're a bold one. I can't deny that. Look upon this land, Draxmat. So much to be claimed, and so few to defend it. Indeed, our victory shall be swift. The daughter of Imrahil is wise, but wisdom cannot supplant strength. When we reach Peligir, I shall see their fleet burned and their harbor destroyed. The great wounds dealt to Umbar at the hands of the long-vanished hero shall be repaid in full, and then I shall be master of Gondor. Did you feel that gust? Whence did that harsh chill arise? Wait! Stand back! Stand back. Well now, to what do I owe such a rarely granted audience? I did not come to feed your arrogance. I come bearing a warning. And what may that be? You seek to deceive, but you can't, Balakor. I sense your fear at my arrival, for our master has grown impatient with you. Your worthless pillaging and displays of force are nothing to him. Sail upon the river and make for the guarded city as you were bid. Do not deny your master, or far more than Umbar shall be swept from this world. Typical Nazgul. Balakor had little choice but to say for the rest of our journey. That didn't go well for him. So it seems like he's following a Nazgul.
This is intolerable.
Now you understand? That terrible wraith, one of the nine, looked upon Balakor as a mere tool. How lowly might the rest of us be in the Master's eye? Balakor has his mindset only on Peligir, and I fear that if we fail to reach the guarded city in time, there will be no place for our people to hide from the Dark Lord's gaze. I see no way off this course, brother, other than to flee. Other than to flee. Well, that is certainly an option here. And how about this? What about you, say?
Tell me what you need or move along.
I will remain here with my brother, but I trust you and your allies shall soon return. I never thought I would aid a man of Gondor, but for once our aims have aligned. Let us hope this is the last time, eh? Return to their city and tell them that the man who rules Hata Kebir. Let them avenge their brother, my friend, for they shall also be saving my people from a terrible fate. Until I see you next, Pineleaf. Until I see you next. So, back to Lynn here. Hello there, I have some information.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
You say a Corsair has led you to the whereabouts of the man who killed Garvir? I question your choice of allies, Pineleaf, but I'll not deny his aid. Let us hear more of this man, and ready your weapons. What are we going to do? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.